So here we are in game number 2 in the clan tournament for core, the clan tournament. And we're on in the NotTrulyEvil versus Naniwa series. Two very good players. Looks like they're a bit mad. Naniwa is a bit mad about that last game. Hope you saw that before this one. Was a pretty good push from NotTrulyEvil, a very nicely timed timing attack. But, Naniwa scattering it out and everything. I actually expected him to hold it off. I think if we would have dropped a second barracks or a factory, I think it could have held it off with Widow Mines or more Marauders. But either way, now NotTrulyEvil is going to be playing Terran in this game. And speaking of NotTrulyEvil, spotting in the bottom right side, we have him, our red Terran player representing core. And on the top left side, his opponent also representing core in this in-clan core tournament. It is Naniwa! Oh, we can do this cool thing, but that just makes the whole thing lag, so we're gonna stop doing that. And yeah, it's going to be a TVT, and NotTrulyEvil, of course, he has played a lot of Terran in his days, but I think Naniwa said that he felt fairly confident in the TVT matchup. And I've been playing random this season, not too much. I don't play too much, but Naniwa absolutely destroyed me in TVT. And TVT is also one of my best non-Protoss matchups, because I've been playing Protoss before, prior to this season. And TVT is one of my best non-Protoss matchups. So Naniwa absolutely destroyed me. We'll see how he does in this game though. Gonna come in here with the SV, scouting cross first, which is kind of cool. And he's gonna... oh, what? I don't know. And he's gonna see... see the barracks, see NotTrulyEvil immediately, see the gas, everything, see the Reaper expand coming down and whatnot. But Naniwa on the other side of the map has gone for that gas and the Reaper himself. Oh no, he's going for the Marine. This production tab messing with my brain. And yeah, but usually in TVT nowadays, I think players like to take very quickly. So Banshees, you go 1-1-1, you get up to Banshees, stop producing like something off of the factory, I don't even know, Hellion something. You go for a silly old 1-1-1 TVP build, I don't know. TVT is weird nowadays. Either you get the Banshee or you get the Raven. The ones who get the Raven, they kind of win. But either way, the factory is coming down right now for Naniwa. And are we going to see NotTrulyEvil drop it as well? Or is it going to prioritize the expansion timing? Looks like he's going to be prioritizing that command center. It's up to 400 minerals right now, sending the SV down. And yeah, going for the command center before the factory on the high ground even, so playing it out a bit safe there. Now Naniwa is still on one geyser though, so we can't really go super crazy on the attack with the starport and Badgie and cloak and all that good stuff, because he's a bit low on gas to do that. He's gonna be producing one Marine at a time, and what is he gonna build after this? It's gonna build a starport. He's up to 150 gas pretty soon, and oh, it only costs 100, damn it. And there we go, there is the starport coming down right now. So this is the good old 1-1-1 thingy he's gonna go for. Now NotTrulyEvil is up to 2 Reapers right now, and what can you make happen with these? I think not a whole lot. But 2 Reapers can kill 2 Marines, so if he jumps up here, focuses down 1 Marine, that's a possibility. But the Marines are in a good position right now, dealing a lot of damage to the first Reaper, and it dies immediately. Hellion makes it out on the map as well. And what are we gonna see? Are we gonna see the tech lab? We haven't seen the tech lab being built here on the factory. There's a reactor, so I don't think it's gonna be Banshee this time. Otherwise, we would have built the tech lab on the factory or the barracks. Now, finally, NotTrulyEvil gets in, he scouts everything here, sees the starport, sees the lack of a second geyser, but he also sees the lack of a command center. So how is NotTrulyEvil going to react to this? Well, it's got 2 Marines coming out. Of course, it's got 2 Marines. It's got reactor Marines coming out, and that's gonna switch this over with the factory, I assume, or with the starport. But I think it's going to be the factory, because he needs a lot of units. So yeah, there we go. It's either going to be Hellions or Widow Mines, and I'm going to guess Hellions. Now Naniwa is going to be dropping down that command center as well. And there we go, double Hellion production, medevac production, and 1 Marine going to be coming out. So both of these players going for 1-1-1. The only difference being that NotTrulyEvil prioritized the command center before the tech stuff. But still, they're going to be down at about the same time. Now Naniwa has loaded up a drop though with 4 Marines and 2 Hellions, and this has not been spotted by NotTrulyEvil, of course, but he's got a supply depot coming in the back of his base. I think he maybe, how does he know all this? I don't know, perhaps I haven't played enough TVT to know about this stuff, but Is he gonna go for drop of his own? What is he doing in the back of his base? He's scouting for something. He's looking for that medevac. I don't think he's gonna find it though. But he sees the lack of units in the main base, and here we go. Naniwa is going to come in here right now with a medevac. And what can he make happen here? Well, NotTrulyEvil, he loaded up a medevac of his own. So can he hold off this now? I don't think it's going to be that easy for him to hold it off now. He pulled a lot of units in that medevac, and he's down. He has to pull SCVs to deal with this, but I think he's going to do it fairly easily. Yeah, there we go. He kept just enough units to support his SCVs in this fight. Gonna try to drop on top of the SCVs with the Hellions. There we go. Couple of Hellions loading. Oh my god, can he get some 6 shots off? Getting a couple of SCVs. Work his kids up to 8 right now. 9. So a decent job there for Naniwa. But if we go to the income tab, we can see that he is only ahead by 4 harvesters. And NotTrulyEvil has had his expansion up a bit earlier. So I don't think it dealt enough damage, because he also lost a lot of Hellions, a lot of Marines, and a medevac. We'll see what NotTrulyEvil can make happen here. It's not being spotted by Naniwa, and this could deal a lot of damage. Here we go. NotTrulyEvil moving in right now, and if he kills more than 4 SCVs, he's going to be in a great position. There we go. SCVs are starting to fall immediately. Naniwa, oh, this base layout's actually not working in his favor right now. SCV's getting kind of trapped. So 5 have died so far, but oh, money shot almost. Oh, not quite managing to get a lot of SCVs there. It does get 6 in the end, so they're pretty even. NotTrulyEvil is still ahead by a bit, but how does it look tech-wise? Well, NotTrulyEvil is going to drop down 4 more barracks right now, and Naniwa is only on 3 so far. Reacted starport and tech lab on that factory for both players. So I would give the advantage for NotTrulyEvil, because he's just a teensy bit ahead in the economy. But of course, Naniwa has got that +1 timing coming for him. It's a bit earlier than NotTrulyEvil's. But now Naniwa is going to be pushing up with 2 tanks and a lot of Marines. And +1 might even finish before he gets over there. So he might have a nice timing attack coming for him. But of course, NotTrulyEvil is already in position with 1 of his tanks. He's not producing any more though, which is kind of weird. But I guess he's focusing on SV production and upgrades instead, because he's getting that combat shield, stim back, and the +1 right now. That's Naniwa, for fuck's sake. He's getting at least the stim back and the +1 attack. NotTrulyEvil is. But if we look at the supply count right now, it's 70 supply to 56, and Naniwa is actually far ahead in the armor supply. And I think he might be able to deal some damage here. NotTrulyEvil, I don't know what he's been focusing his attention on. It's 40 harvesters to 37. I don't know, he was ahead in the income, but for some reason he is behind in the armor supply right now. He's gonna start to push out here, sieging up the tank in a good position. He's got range on both of these tanks and the Marines as well, of course. Now, Naniwa is trying to load up, and the Viking is here, tries to repair the tank, doesn't quite manage to get the repair off. Now Naniwa has dropped all of his Marines inside, and NotTrulyEvil has got nothing going for him. Where did it... Oh my god, where's his army? He was ahead in the economy. And for some reason now he hasn't got anything left. I don't know. Naniwa just was able to outproduce him by a whole lot. And now combat shield is finished as well. Needs to siege this tank. Needs to siege it to deal with these Marines. Trying to get on top of the tank with the SCVs and the Viking. Oh, he loads it up in the medevac even. Now the tank is, he hasn't sieged. It's trying to micro instead. But, you know, tanks aren't that great versus Marines when they're on siege. And there we go. Game number 2 completed. Stay tuned for game number 3.